Court is now in session for the trial of Akira Hino.
The defense is ready for part 27, Your Honor. An objection!
Have a nice little nap.
What?
Yeah.
Where am I?
You're in court. Layton, you accuse the story of going for the usual... The guy has solved it, but he's interrupted. Actually, I have a few objections. Objection number 1. Layton, you yourself actually had not figured it out. So the chief didn't interrupt you from telling us the solution. And second, this scene actually gives us more information through this thing, which will actually add to the mystery.
Then what was the point of us seeing the Spectre then? If I said I figured
No,
it out,
that also.
Because
like
this
a freaking liar.
Because this will also go hand in hand with it. Don't underestimate your own writer, Mr. Hino. I mean, Mr. Layton.
Anyway.
I'm Akira Hino now? Oh boy.
Speaking of which, yeah, Chief Jake says you'll get his lawyer. What?
There he comes. He's coming to England, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took your fucking time, Mr. Wright. Where have you been?
It's really London.
Just resting on a first-class flight.
I know you're excited, Maya, but can a guy get a few last Z's in?
Yeah.
There's no time to be sleeping. You won't win in an English court of law with that attitude.
Yeah, of course. He's the defendant.
Yeah.
Come on, Nick. It's just like I said.
Oh, Maya, what do you mean?
You're such a worrywart. I mean, you get all jittery before the trial.
It's not like that. It's just... I didn't expect to have to stand in a foreign court.
Hi, here.
Hold on. There's actual voice acting here.
Yeah.
Well, yes, that's right.
Oh.
Basically, that's another interesting thing, Jovah. The way, this game was, of course, had level 5 more involved in the production, which is why there's more voice acting and stuff on the animated cutscenes. But it really made me think. The way level 5 distributed voice acting for the trials, to me, this is exactly how voice acting should be done in Ace Attorney game. Of course, we can have every line be voiced. That would require way too much money. But I think, I think the balance of voice acting. They only voice the more important, intense moments and shit. I think that's I think they should really go for that in the Ace Attorney 6 or even Great Ace Attorney. Why not?
It's funny you mention that, Pedro, because Great Ace Attorney looks like it's kind of doing that.
Oh, awesome then.
You guys, pretend I've got a sock puppet in my hand for a minute. I'll be right back.
Very well.
Okay, Pedro, you be Layton.
Well, I'm literally. I was planning on having us arrested all along, Well, okay, fine. Off with the sock puppet voice.
Okay.
I believe this is all connected to the true nature of the Spectre.
Ladies and gentlemen, the return of Pedro's Layton voice and Shiroi's burbed.
Which
The return of me.
Oh, Shiroi's back.
One leaves, the other comes back. We must clear up one more mystery before I can be absolutely certain. Our first step now is to find a way out of here as quickly as possible.
Why aren't we in a cell?
We're in the holding. We're basically in the detention center.
That is the worst sock puppet I've ever seen. Give it here.
Professor, are you suggesting a jailbreak?
Yes.
And also
yes,
a nice meal.
That's right. The professor was arrested.
Hold on.
We don't gotta worry no more.
Worry?
What's so funny?
Oh, you must forgive my levity. I just find your confidence to be rather... What's the word? Quaint.
Is that right? You best watch your mouth.
You fool! As you stand here boasting, I guarantee that Layton is breaking out of your provincial little prison cell.
Yeah, he's doing just that, actually.
All right.
I'm using Luke's sharp teeth.
Oh boy.
Wait, what? Yes, you are a battering ram, Luke.
You know what's funny, Layton? I guess all your mischievousness had caught up with you. You're arrested in a detention center.
Jovah?
But I didn't touch that person that night, I swear.
Look in the corridor.
Professor, do you know how hard it is going to be for me to defend you against that charge? This is like the seventh time I've had to handle it. Unfortunately, this time I have to handle it over in London.
Well, our courts are less shit than yours, so I may have a chance.
There's a hint coin in the door.
Professor, going off with the crossover, your court is possibly even worse than America's.
Well,
I
they're
found
lying then.
I found a hint coin. Well, in that case,
You
I'm going to
have a
hang
hint
up my
coin.
camera too.
Of course, yes, let's hang up our things here, everyone. Mr. Layton, the door won't open.
It must be locked from the outside.
Professor, don't chew food while you're recording.
There's a keyhole this side
Professor,
of the door
don't you
too.
always
There's a
complain
little
about
use about
people
the
eating
key.
food while they're recording?
But I'm the main character.
Let me guess,
Professor,
let me get.
now that
Luke,
Hold on.
stand aside.
I actually have a fear for this. Oh,
Wait, Emmy. If you make a noise, our escape will be noticed. Let us consider the alternatives first.
I know.
Anyway.
Topic help us.
anyway,
Yeah,
like
the
I was
fucking
saying,
mouse can help us.
let me guess. Let me guess, Professor. Tommy Lee Jones is one of those brothers, and you took that page from him from his performance in No Country for Old Men.
Yes.
Oh. What is it, Luke?
There are 3 different keys. Toppy doesn't know which one is right.
We could try all of them.
So, let's help him find out via key quandary.
Or we could
It's
try
it's
one
it's
at a time.
it's basically a more.
police station.
it's
Luckily,
basically-
Toppy has bought them a bunch
Hold
of
on.
keys, but only one of them fits the lock. Which of these
Luckily,
keys opens
Toppy
the door?
is... Yes, which of these keys opens the door? The door will not open unless the key can be fully inserted and turned. So, guys, what do you think the answer is?
C.
No, actually, it's not C.
B.
Then it's B.
Too
Big.
big.
Hey, at least my dick's bigger than this key.
It's actually very simple when you again. It's one of those. It's again one of those devilish things where when you actually find out the answer, oh my god, it's actually very simple. Exactly. This is one of the for, being an elite expert myself. This is one of the very easy ones for me. You
And the answer was, in fact,
see,
B.
you don't
A.
you don't have to insert the whole key in it. See.
Correct. Keys B and C won't even fit in the keyhole. However, you can insert A and then twist it. Ta-da! That did it! Now we can get out!
Amazing stuff, Luke. You really can talk to animals.
Yes, Luke, I delayed your insane asylum bus. Quickly now, let's go. Return to the front of the
They're
Spectre.
probably outside the door, aren't they? Right, Professor.
Oh great.
After I've done eating.
Great. Next, the professor will be talking about how back in the old days, policemen didn't have a gun and how basically things aren't like what they used to be.
Things aren't like what they used to be.
I got it. Hey, Dubs.
Yeah?
I'm looking for Llewellyn.
He's not here.
Where does he work?
I can't say.
Where does he work?
I'm sorry, but we can't give that information.
And then randomly, slowly leaves.
This film is
and,
deep and shit.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
totally.
Deeply unimpressive.
I'm not even kidding, Jovah. Have you ever, like, there's an entire scene in No Country for Old Men where we actually, where that this is the exact conversation that me and Dubs just replicated happens. It adds exactly nothing. It's
Yeah,
li-
So,
He
yes,
walks away,
audience.
Todd. They kind of have a mini staring contest and then he walks away.
So, yes, audience, if you recall, in the last part, Layton and company were arrested. Put under lock and key.
Indeed.
I was arrested for my dickish crimes, and Emmy and Luke were arrested for that bank
See, now in any other game, this would be a stealth mission.
Luckily, Phoenix managed to prove him innocent. The problem is that Miss Towery is completely cut off from the rest of the world, so it's going to take a while for the news to get there.
I was arrested for my dickery, and Emmy and Luke were arrested for that bank robbery they committed 5 years ago.
You know, Layton, I'm beginning to see why you hired Phoenix as your defense attorney then. Only he's good enough to get you off the hook for that sort of stuff.
What about, how did you get Emmy and Luke off the hook for that bank robbery?
Well, it's quite simple. Professor. I pointed out the fact that, unlike you, they're not quite as dickish in the fact that they were sort of unknowing allies to you and that you tricked them into helping you. And the court
But I
immediately
didn't take
believed
part in
that.
that bank. But I didn't take part in that bank robbery.
But your fingerprints were at the crime scene.
They were my brothers.
You don't have a brother yet.
Yes, I do. I've got Tommy Lee Jones. He did it.
So let me get this straight. The judge, Shelley the killer, and now Tommy Lee Jones are all your brothers?
Yes. I've also got I've also got my best friend in Will Smith.
Okay, I can't resist it anymore. A dirty joke incoming. Jesus Christ, Professor, your mom's cooch must be hanging from the fucking floor at this point.
Was your mother and father Moogles, perchance?
No, but they're Moogle/human hybrids.
Oh, that explains
Oh
it. Then.
my.
Or maybe they're like Chow, where all they do is rub their faces in and then boom, magical egg appeared.
Come on, you two. We should leave. We should leave while there are no eyes on us. It seems we got out safely. This must be the most competent police force ever.
Maybe we shouldn't be standing outside of the police station.
Oh.
No, Emmy. We must follow the script.
I still can't believe Chief Constable Jake stopped.
I told you to follow the script. Jake said this is intent on.
What do we do now?
We may have a puzzle to solve.
Ah!
What is that?
I'm sorry, that was my narcolepsy. The Spectre's flute.
What about it?
The flute controls the Spectre, in a manner of speaking, that is. But we need to find out why the flute is audible all over town, and who is playing it.
I just assumed that whoever played the music was with the Spectre.
In this town, the wind could not carry the sound of a flute more than 100 yards. Not to mention it would be dangerous to play the flute in the area being attacked. We haven't seen anyone around during the attacks, yet we've still clearly heard the flute. Luke, do you remember the sites the Spectre has attacked so far?
All my predictions are logged in my...
Luke, you sound like a cyborg.
Cyber Luke.
Back to High Dark. We need to determine
Cyber
what
Luke.
I will be the translator.
Cyber Luke, more than meets the eye.
Having been arrested on false charges, we found ourselves locked up in a police station. But we managed to break out with a little help from Toppy, which makes us look guilty, to be honest. It is imperative that we look these... the fuck. But seriously, breaking out of prison, won't that make us look more guilty?
Well,
I'm
it's
gonna
not...
be put in prison for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
with these
that
two
does.
sods. Hey, I know you. My generous dude helped you up. Scum like you lot should be right behind
Hold on.
my blog. Stop right there. You're under arrest.
Jovah, you okay?
And just how do you tend to arrest us?
Yes, I...
Jovah, you're lagging horribly.
Yeah, actually I
You
am
fuck!
now.
If you pick on me, my dad will come after you.
Okay, 1, 2...
Okay, so for sure...
Then why don't you play your dad here right now? So I can show him what's what.
Hold on. Everybody, please calm down. Jovah, 1, 2, 3...
4.
Okay.
No, it's alright, Pedro. Let them read this. I actually like this scene.
I know, but I'm just, Your sorry, go ahead.
Your father lets you plan police stuff? I bet anyone could do it.
It
And she'll
takes
show them.
discipline, young lady.
4 police officers are assigned guard duty at various junctions around their town in an effort to ensure its continued peace and safety. They can cover every road as far as the eye can see, as long as the road extends in a straight line. Place each officer in a junction marked with a red X to show every inch of pavement can be seen.
Wait, X?
Aw, that's nice. Even Britain recognizes the good old measurements of inches.
Wait, X? Oh shit, it's Brand X from Food Fight. No.
But Professor, this is handmade.
Well, we usually measure in inches for things
Oh,
like
so
clothes.
it's not terribly computer animated.
No. Don't worry, Professor, you're fine.
That puzzle
Good.
was no
I
problem.
have to admit now, it is sort of great that America uses both our measurements in the metric system, since some things can be convenient.
Don't worry, Professor. It won't be until 2015 that level 5 tries CGI animation.
No, I get that some things are more convenient in other measurements. So.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Emmy, you're being quite rude.
No.
What does rhubarb mean?
That's not feeling pretty generous. I'll let you go this time. Remember, I have my eye on you.
sure.
A severe case of balloon syndrome is what you... Balloon syndrome?
Emmy, you
He's calling him
rude
fat.
girl.
Balloon syndrome.
Fat.
Balloon syndrome. Basically, what he means is that he's an airhead.
Oh. I thought she
Emmy,
was calling him fat.
Emmy, I'm going to
That
talk with
too.
your agent when I'm done with this.
Basically, Shiori, Emmy sort of gave him a double insult. She called him an airhead while also calling him fat at the same time.
Basically, one of the things with Amy is that while she is polite when when the situation calls for it, she still will like when she doesn't like someone, she will provoke them and tease them and shit.
Also, she can get really
I can't
mad.
decide, really. To be honest, everything else seems kind of boring after all this excitement with the Spectre.
Wish you'd been there last night.
But I would love to get a look at this golden garden, if it exists. I wouldn't want to miss that.
Let me guess, the Spectre lives at the Golden Garden.
Not quite.
Not quite. But you're onto
Oh,
something.
yes. I meant to get this puzzle solved before I go back.
They are involved, though. House hunting. The houses in this town are numbered from 1 to 88. I asked the boy 3 questions to find out where he lived.
Is your house number higher than 44? Can your house number be divided by 4? Can I multiply a number by itself to get your house number?
The
Will
boy
you go on a
said yes
date
to
with
all
me?
3 questions, except that last 4th one. What is the number of the boy's house?
So basic math combined with deduction skills.
Yep, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Can
So
you guys
Jovah,
guess what it is? Come on, dudes, give it a try at least. Joy.
Shiori?
Professor, you're getting paid for this.
But I've got narcolepsy, I can't.
And I don't do math.
Well, we've reached an impasse here since I don't want to exactly spoil it.
Me neither.
Luke, you're in school. You must be learning math.
Of course I have, but again, my VA is, my VA is sort of the one who did this puzzle, so if I said it, I'd be spoiling. Not to mention the fact that the professor's supposed to be trying to solve this one. Professor, wake up
Professor.
or we'll replace you with the
Professor.
Latin God.
Wake up.
I'll come to you later, darling.
Excuse me, Mr. Madangard. Yes, we would like to have you be the next star of the next Layton game.
Wait.
Don't bother,
Right,
Mr.
yeah,
Right.
how
I
is it
took
right?
all the batteries off your phone.
Actually, this isn't my phone.
And besides, Luke did the puzzle anyway, so you're lying.
You're awake now, though. You're
Hey,
supposed to be
you solved
awake.
it for me. That's not fair.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What? Are you some sort of smart genius kid or something? Well, thank you, I guess.
Which
Aw,
kind
that
of
was
challenge
nice.
a bit.
Just think I got your guard down these days. And actually, it wasn't Dwebs playing this guy?
Yeah, Dwebs voiced this guy.
Like a fine man like you. You look like a pillar of society, but who's to say what you're really thinking?
What
Sure.
a horrible thing to say. The professor is the kindest, most caring gentleman you'll ever meet.
Says you, Miss Insults a lot.
She's trying to
I'm
compliment
talking
you.
about you, not.
Well, you're a fucking hypocrite then.
But I'm not
Professor-
talking about myself.
Professor, just take the compliment. You saw what she did to those men, right?
Well, she was insulting someone earlier, so as far as I'm concerned, she's a hypocrite.
Well, he's a
You
dick.
really wanna get
well,
on her bad
that
side.
guy was a dick, so he kind of had it coming.
Yeah.
But he was
Any-
just doing his job.
Anywho, 7 towers stand on a waterway, each connected by a bridge. One day, the towers were tested to see which one could be reached after crossing exactly 6 bridges. Starting from shore A to shore B, it was discovered that all towers could be reached in this way, except one. Keeping in mind that the same bridge cannot be crossed twice in one trip, which tower can be reached after crossing 6 bridges?
So the professor, so basically the professor at this point is just like Will Smith in After Earth.
Professor.
I'm not even kidding, Jovah. In After Earth, Will Smith actually falls asleep on camera.
Oh, Vera, that's so good.
You know, Professor, if you keep sleeping for the next... Professor, if you keep sleeping for the next 2
I'll
seconds,
handle this one, Professor.
Phoenix Wright will win the
Seeing as you seem
final.
to be asleep.
You can't let a puzzle intimidate.
Hold on. Shira, what would you say?
I said I'll handle this considering the professor is asleep.
Yeah, looks like it. That's correct. Jeez, Professor, you keep falling
Okay, so
behind.
that's twice you've awoken me for puzzles that I didn't solve at the end anyway. So you're a dick, Mr. Wright.
Well, Professor, I'm not that much a dick so much as I am actually trying to help you get...
Well, you didn't solve them because you were
Oh,
asleep.
God. Reference.
Oh, here it is.
His name's Pavel. I hope he's not still wandering around somewhere, or I'll feel bad.
That's right, this guy's friend is Pavel.
Do you mean that explorer who can't direct?
Yes.
Yeah, the explorer the explorer who has zero sense of direction.
To the point where he got inside a locked room.
Where can I buy
wonder-
tickets
wonder
for the
if
Golden
Pavel's-
Garden?
Hold on,
I
what
hope
is
they're
it? What is
selling
it?
cool t-shirts too.
Hold on, what is it, Webs?
Wait. A guy with no sense of direction. Is Pavel related to Chaos
Chaos.
That's
from
real.
Ballistic?
Oh.
The director.
I remember exactly nothing from Ballistic, so you might as well just assume I haven't seen it.
Nothing but trouble.
Except, Pedro, we have evidence! Behold! Take that! The commentary.
I know, but I don't remember a single thing from it.
I was joking,
Seems to be
Pedro.
typical of the folk that accompanies the Spectre.
Pedro, I was joking. You gave me the perfect setup for a take that.
Like I said, that movie is so devoid of nothing that there's nothing to remember about it. Like, literally.
And yet, for some reason, that's one of our most popular videos on the channel.
Anyway.
That does appear to be the case, although I'm not sure what this means exactly.
Ask me what it means! Ask me what it means!
Maybe we should spread out and search the area. No, we are not directed by Shyamalan.
You mean Tarzan?
No, but I was referring
Him
to
too.
Tarzan.
Hold on.
Oh.
Ooh, find something?
Of course, that's it. Finally, the puzzle pieces fit together.
What is it, Professor?
Do you two remember what the flute sounded like? Not the tune it played, but the quality of the sound? Do you remember?
Do you remember the time?
No, shut up!
What
was unique about the music when the Spectre appeared?
It was kind of jazzy, right?
Wait, what?
Nothing. Never mind. Just joking.
Luke, I am docking your pay.
Ah, yes. Everyone said they heard it echo over the town. Just a little fun, Professor.
We got there eventually. Exactly. Regardless of where we were, the flute's echoes were still clearly audible. Everyone in town heard it, not just people near the Spectre.
It's funny. I wonder what Britain's take on jazz is like.
Is there anything that could carry sound throughout Miss Tyler? Yeah, anything you can think of? How was the sound of the flute being carried all over town?
It's those old pipes we have all over
I can't
town.
speak for
They
the-
carry the sound.
I can't speak for everyone in
believe you are
Britain,
correct.
obviously, but a lot of my friends aren't very keen on jazz because it's unorganized, as they describe it.
Sound was
Okay.
carried all over Salary.
Here you go.
Sorry.
There are exceptions to that, though.
Sure.
Good.
It was the old water pipe?
Yes, that's right. I believe the pipes go all the way up to Bard Manor on Highard Hill.
Of course.
The pipes go up to the lake.
Exactly.
Professor, you don't suppose...
Let's head to Bard Manor. I think all will become clear there.
Exactly.
Puzzle solved.
Indeed.
Alright, everybody. In the next
Try
part...
to save your progress, Professor.
I'm gonna take a wild guess. Everybody, in the next part, we finally find out... we solved half of the mystery, shall we say.
Actually, no, Pedro. In the next few parts, we're going to do a bit of exploring as I look for the other puzzles, and then we're going to get to
Wait,
Bardman.
the next few parts are going to be padding? Oh, God.
Well, here's the thing, Professor. With your game, it actually doesn't feel like padding because every character has their own special set of dialogue to go with each puzzle.
Well, I'm glad it's not
Oh,
like,
okay.
solve the puzzle, solve the puzzle. Good job, solve the puzzle, solve the puzzle.
Oh, trust me, Professor.
Is that
it'll
what that?
be more-
I wonder if that was what that Konami ripoff game of me was like.
Kanani Ripper?
Yeah, he's talking about, God damn it, the Dr. Lautrec. In fact, I still haven't shown you guys that game. I have to show you. Don't worry.
We'll figure out more about that later. For now, see you next time.
See ya.
See you then.
Yeah, see it.